Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fulham. I am Sefian FM. This is the last match for Fulham of this save. And it's a doozy because we're going out at home against Manchester United. Now, typically, I don't show you any of the pre-stuff. I get straight into the game for the last match of the season. However, this time, it doesn't really mean much. So, as you can see, we are in 7th place. Arsenal are in 6th. Now, if we win, we're on 66 points. However, the goal differential is astronomical. We would have to kick the shit out of Manchester United just to get close. And I don't see that happening. Now, also, Arsenal has to lose. They are playing Tottenham, so that's a definite possibility. But still, I don't see us getting into 6th place, unfortunately. This Chelsea game, yeah, that kind of killed it for us. So while we're there, let's get to the schedule. All the way down, and we're all the way down. Watford was our last one out. 3-0 win over Watford. Yes, I love that. Chelsea, unfortunately, we did have a 0-1 defeat. Emerson in the 74th. Halovic did pick up a slight injury. But at that game, I've been kind of debating for a little while. Teams like Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, Man U, anyone really above us and kind of anywhere close to us, I've been wondering, is there a reason I'm not going counter-attacking? Because I've been noticing a lot of the bigger teams will just dominate possession. And when that happens for me, I like to go counter-pressing, counter-attacking. So what I ended up doing, Chelsea, 1-0 defeat. I was like, you know what? I should have done a counter-attack there. I will do it for Tottenham. And I did. And hot damn did it work. 5-3 win. Mitrovic getting 4. I kept thinking Mitrovic needs to get in there. Arp has not had a great set of games the last couple of games. I mean, from QPR, 1, 2, 3, 4 games, he's done kind of okay. Not great. So I threw Mitrovic in there. 7, 13, 55 pen, and a 90. God dang, that was great. But overall, 5-3 win. Loving that one. Now we're going to try the same thing against Man United at home. Now, I will say, it is very defensive. We were going very defensive or defensive. I can't remember which. But we are going to be doing that again. So, just to let you know. So, this is the lineup that we have. Raj in goal, Bernardo Van Drongelen, Vober, and Chambers in the back four as usual. Pineda, Andreas, and Tonali in the midfield. Abuchabaka does come in. Sessegnon at a 6.86 has not been great lately. So, I'm kind of keeping him on the bench for now. Shaqiri and Mitrovic up top after that 4 goals last match. How could I not start him? So you can see, very defensive. We are doing a standard tactical direct counterattack. Yeah, let's submit this team and get going. So as we walk out onto the pitch for the final match of the season, Craven Cottage is looking a hell of a lot bigger than it is in real life, as Liverpool just found out 2-1 winning. Damn, that was a weird game. But so immediately tackled. Isco with a corner. Out to Hazard, but kicked off of our player McGregor. I don't know who McGregor is. But right back for Isco, and then Martial heads it wide. I have a feeling this is going to be a very tough game. Why would I think that? So Tonali to Andreas, who, off the post. Martial though picks it up. What are we doing? Thank you, Tonali. I don't know why that first shout of the match really doesn't do anything, because it doesn't show up for 5 minutes later. So maybe I should just wait till minute 10 or something and then do it. Possession, we are losing out. We seem to have switched, but Shaqiri on the ball, driving up the right side, and gets it stolen. Come on, dudes. Hazard bringing it down. I can't demand more right now, and there's their first goal. This is how we're going to be seen for the rest of the... just skip. I don't care to see that. Up to Abuchabaka, who I figured, why not give him his... Is it his first start? Maybe not his first start, but, throw him in the deep end right now. Tonali, just pass it back. Oh my lord. What are you guys doing? This is going to be a goal. No? Okay. But it's going to be a shitty pass to Bailly. Martial tipped out, and that's out for a corner. So Bai's still there. I'm kind of surprised. Isco with another corner. Passing it out. Van Droglen Pineda picks it up. Amazingly enough, up to nobody. So Tonali, chase the ball. Why are we not chasing the ball? I mean, is our tactic right now, we've got the ball in our half, boot it the shit up, and pray for someone to show up there? Because that's not working. So Shaqiri bringing it up. Mitrovic back to Pineda, who loses out, but Mitrovic picks it back up again. And then pinballing it left and right. Out for a corner by Andreas. I don't know what's going on. It looks like they've changed to a shorter passing style. Okay. So Andreas with the corner. Oh, Mitrovic. That almost never happens. Never gets in. However, it's something. I'm okay with it being something. So Shaqiri, can you get it up to Mitrovic? No, you're going to get it stolen again. Frustrating when you can't keep a ball, and it's happened several times already. You should know that, thank you, Raj. But you should know if it's happened twice, don't try it again. Don't try and play it through the players, because they're going to cream you. Chambers is looking piss poor. So is Abuchibaka. Maybe not the game I should have played him in. Again, I wasn't really thinking I was going to win this game. It's a little upsetting that it is the last match of the season. The last couple of games, I mean, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, Man U. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? That is such a shitty way to end the season. It's just crazy. And that's not a foul? Really? Nothing? So Andreas with a free kick. I don't know what that was. I think it hit like 2 or 3 people. And there's the second. Absolutely pathetic as everyone clusterfucked over to this dude. So Lingard can't stand Birdman. But he moves over here. You can see to Martial, or pass it to Martial. 4 guys right here. Lukaku is just wide open. So I do have Tim Ream coming on. His last match in a Fulham uniform. And in about 2 minutes I'm going to have Tom Kearney come on for his last match. I'm assuming he's going to be gone. Tactically, might as well. Tonali to Tom Kearney. I cannot make any more subs. I could have sworn I only did... Oh, I did do 3. I'm sorry, Tom. Shit happens sometimes. But we have 10 minutes left. Down 2-0. God, at home, that kind of sucks. It's tired. It's just fucking annoying. And, of course, we're winning possession somehow. Are they going to make it 3? Almost. So, last minute, the last 10, 20 seconds. Come on, guy. You can't get a goal. No, it's going to end. Oh, well. Pathetic game. Bernardo. I was about to say, what are you doing? 2-0. I shouldn't be too hard on them. Well, that was disappointing. But it's Man U. They won the league already. They won, I think they did a double. They did the, the Community Shield, and they just won the league. And Arsenal looks like they won. So we do hit 7th. What are you going to do? I beat Southampton. That's all I'm going to say. So after that match, I basically just simmed until now. It is May 26th, and we have a few bits to note. So, first off, hey, we have silverware. Granted, it's the under-23s, but still, I'm going to take some credit for that, But looks like we absolutely crushed Blackburn 5-2, promoting us to the English under-23 Premier Division 1. I have absolutely no idea what that means, but silverware is still silverware to me and this club, so it's good news. So, a few more things, though. I wanted to get you the stats. Here's the just quick and dirty stats. Fieta Arp with 14 goals, our top goal scorer. Maximilian Vober with 7.16 is our highest average rating. Most assists is 6 with Sessignon. Best completion, pass completion, Sandro Tonali at 93%. Not the greatest stats, I have to say, especially for a Premier League team. You would hope for a lot better, but let's see. Do I see goal scorers? Nothing. So here you can see a little bit more in depth. Fiat RP you could see has 14 goals in 31 plus 6 appearances. Mitrovic with 11 goals in 18 plus 8. Didn't get a lot of game time, sadly. I'm sure he could have gotten a lot more. It's just Arp is my obviously future choice, and he was cruising up the ladder, so he was doing a great job. Assists, Sessignon with 6, Fiat Arp with 5, even Shaqiri with 4 in just, 24 plus 7. Not too bad. Average rating, this is overall, so Todibo only had 3 plus 3 appearances, 7.33. Damari Gray with 9 plus 1 for 7.23. He's a fantastic pickup. I definitely think he's a fantastic pickup. Vober, though, with 38 appearances plus 1, 7.16 average rating. Not too shabby. Mitrovic, 18 and 8. 7.86 in the last. Well, that one had that fantastic 9.8 appearance. But with that, we have some other things to note in the kind of overall squad department. Players inducted into Fulham overall Best 11 squad. You can see the following competition of the season's Best 11 Fulham supporters spokesman Colin Jones has proudly announced that 2 players have been considered good enough to enter the Fulham overall Best 11. So Shaqiri was the pick of the 2 players, amazingly enough. The attacking midfielder accumulated 28 appearances and scored 4 goals for the team at an average rating of 7.05. Again, fantastic. I probably could have done a lot more with him. Sadly, I didn't. Oberlin Pineda was the other player selected to become part of Fulham's proud history. So here you can see the overall 11. I'm not sure if this is since I started or what, but Rico in goal, Chambers, Vober, Van Droglen, and Ryan Sessignon in the back 4. I don't know why Van Droglen and Vober are switched, because these two are usually flip-flopped. But Anguissa, Horta, and Andreas in the midfield, Schürrle, somehow, I don't know how, Mitrovic and Shaqiri in the front. So Shaqiri actually gets that starting 11 spot. Fulham end of season awards. Vober with 39%, Fans Player of the Season, Andreas with 25, and Bernardo with 22. Bernardo was another good pickup, I thought. But 2 of the top 3 are in the defense. That's something you don't see every day. And Andreas, I'm kind of surprised over Pineda. Andreas wasn't used as much. He wasn't terrific as he was last season. I still love him. Unfortunately, in real life, he's a Man United player, but in this save, he's been terrific. I definitely suggest looking at him as well. Goal of the season, we'll take a look. Andreas versus Everton. Damari Gray, signing of the season, and he's only been here for half a season. That's kind of surprising. 14.8 million from Stoke. Did a great job. I'm definitely the first. If you need that left wing, Damari Gray is one to look at, and one for the future. Young player of the season, Vober at 23 years old. Definitely. Damari Gray is how old? He's like 24, right? Yep, 24. So let's take a look at this goal of the season. So this is versus Everton. Bernardo comes in, passes to Andreas. This is really slow for some reason, but Anguissa back to Andreas. 1 times it. If that's not, that out of all the goals that I've seen, that is probably the goal of the season. If not the goal of the save. That was a fantastic one-timer from outside of the box, curling effort into the upper right. So, pretty damn good. Fulham are expected to be among the leading contenders for a continental soccer qualification spot, and they lived up to that billing by securing one for themselves. I don't think we got continental soccer. Continental soccer is Europe, right? I don't think we got that. The Cottagers were one of the competition's feel-good stories, defying expectations, mainly thanks to an impressive spell of form between December and January, and after climbing as high as 6 at their peak, they were able to celebrate a job well done. Well, home-wise, yeah, we don't have Europe, so I don't know what they're talking about. Why does West Ham have Europe? Did they win the FA Cup or something? Yep, they won the FA Cup. Over Man United, so I'll take that. But still, West Ham. God. So now that all of our stats and stuff is out of the way, let's get to the other leagues. So I completely forgot to do the English Premier Division League table. So here we go. Man United, as we've seen, 89 points, come out on top. Their crosstown rivals, Man City, come out with 82nd in second place. Chelsea in third, Tottenham in fourth, Liverpool, my beloved Liverpool, in fifth. Arsenal and West Ham follow out with the, Euro Cup, I guess they call it here. Watford, QPR, and Bristol City are relegated. Spanish First Division, or La Liga as you would normally say it, Real Madrid in first with 97 points. Hot damn, they were fantastic. And their crosstown rivals, Atletico Madrid with 91 in second place, Barcelona in third at 87, and God, look at that. 87, dipped down to 66. Real Hispalis in 4th place. Where is this team's history? And they're all over the place, but wow. 4th place for Real Hispalis. It's 66 points. That is just impressive. Alaves, Granada, and Coruña are the relegated teams. And in France, we have PSG, Monaco, and Marseille in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Lyon and Lille, right, are their Euro Cup spots. This is one of those groups that has the playoff, so I don't know if Caen is relegated or not, but Amiens and Brest are. So on to the next. In Italy in Serie A, Napoli in 1st, Juventus in 2nd. Wow, what a switch. Milan and Inter follow out with 3rd and 4th. Lazio, Fiorentina, and Roma in 5th, 6th, and 7th in the Euro Cup spots. Empoli, Genoa, and Brescia are in the relegated spots here. And finally in Germany, in Bundesliga, Bayern run away with 75 points. Actually, it's not running away too much. Schalke in 2nd with 68. Borussia Dortmund with 67 in 3rd. Wow, one whopping point. And RB Leipzig in 4th. Bayer, Leverkusen, Hoffenheim, and Mainz in the Euro Cup spots. Mainz, good job. And another one with the playoff system. Augsburg and St. Pauli are definitely relegated. Is it Bundesliga playoff? So Cologne on Union Berlin. I guess whomever wins that. Well, let's get back there, please. Whoever wins that one, I guess is the promoted side or is staying in there. Whatever. I'm not dealing with that. So those are the leagues. But in order to get to Europe, I need to sim a couple more days ahead. So I will be right back. So here we have it, ladies and gents, the Euro Cup. Basically, the Europa Cup, Borussia Dortmund, 2-0 winners over Napoli. Not too shabby. And is there any surprises here? 787 for Paslak. Wow. And Hisage? I have no idea. It's an Italian setting right now. But Mo Salah was 771. Nice job. But let's get to the big boy. European champions got Bayern come away on penalties from PSG. That is pretty impressive. So Savage sent off in the 105th plus 1. Juan Bernat was injured. Lewandowski, Muller, Thiago, and Lozano. They only had Neymar and De Jong. Wow. That was awful. Sorry, PSG. But there you go. Bayern over PSG on penalties 4-2. Now, with all of that set, and this whole save is done, I want to finish off this episode basically with what I will be doing next on this channel. Next week, I will be starting the hot seat save. I finally got my hands on it. I've been talking about it for 2 seasons already, but I finally got my hands on it. Basically, if you haven't followed the others that have done it before me, a group of content creators have come together to take on one tiny little Portuguese team from the lower division and go as far as we can with them. Each creator gets 1 season in charge before we move on to the next creator. So now it is my turn. I'll go more in depth about it next week in the save itself, but just so you know, that will be what's coming next. And that's only going to last about 2 weeks. Hopefully, 2 weeks. So after the hot seat save, though, I will actually be trying a save in a league I've never tried before. Nothing new, just a new league to me. No, nothing different from the save perspective. I am taking my talents all the way to Turkey. That's right. I will be starting a save with Fenerbahce. Basically, I thought either Fenerbahce or Besiktas, kind of with the Martin Skirtle tie-in with Fenerbahce or the Loris Karius on the Besiktas side. But what better way to honor a true red than to do Fenerbahce with Martin Skirtle? I mean, you got to do. I love Skirtle. He was absolutely fantastic when he was with Liverpool. But we will play at least a season, maybe more. Kind of depends on how you guys are feeling about it, how I'm feeling about it. But we will definitely be doing at least 1 season, if not more. So Turkey, here we come. Now, after that, I'm not really sure. I have thoughts. And one of my thoughts is actually to return to the Fulham save. However, not in the same vein. So let me do one quick thing right now and show you what I mean. Da, 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 da. Boom. So I've just resigned as Fulham head coach. With all these emails still in my inbox. But I am officially no longer head coach of Fulham Football Club. So with that, what I might do after Turkey is a return to this save and just kind of see what team I can get a job at. Who can I get a job at? Anywhere in the world. I'm not going to go to Indonesia and find a small little club there. I don't know where to go though. I could go to Spain and go try Valencia or something like that. I could go to the US and try to get, work my way through the US ranks. But I don't know. And what will happen from there, we will see. But that is kind of in the future. So let's all get excited for the hot seat save first, and then move on to Turkey, and then figure out from there what's going to happen. I may just take a break from FM depending on how long this whole thing takes. But with that, we shall wrap this up. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for the support you've given me. I'm sorry that I couldn't do more with Fulham. I mean, 7th place in my first season was absolutely amazing. That was probably the biggest feat I've had so far in this FM. But it's just a shame that I kept getting 7th and 7th and 7th with them over and over again. So the save itself has been quite interesting and informative about the game itself, FM at 19 as a whole, but it is time to end. So again, thank you all so much for the support. Thank you for the likes, the comments, everything you've given to me. And let's tune in next week and see what the hot seat save gives us. So as always, I am sefian.FM. Take care and enjoy.